Imagine this. You wake up on a Saturday morning, roll out of bed, and grab a quick cup of coffee. After grabbing your day pack, you make your way to a waiting van that takes you out into the wilderness. You spend the day adventuring, exploring, and living. By the end of the day, you've made friends, taken pictures, and made memories that'll last a lifetime. You return home fulfilled.
Outdoor Rec is Pacific Lutheran University's one and only outdoors organization. The club is your one-stop shop for organized trips and has had a presence on the campus since the 1970s. A typical trip will have 10 students and 2 trip leaders, and can last anywhere from half a day to a full week. Previous trips have taken Lutz to Ape Caves, the North Cascades, Mount Rainier, Smith Rocks, and many other places, as well as week-long adventures to California, Montana, and Utah.
I think my favorite outdoor memory would have to be in Utah when we stayed at this campsite and they had sand dunes right next to it. And we all were trying to go down the sand dunes on sleds. It didn't work out very well, but instead we were jumping off the sand dunes, taking cool pictures, and it was just a really fun time.
My favorite outdoor rec trip, I would have to say snowshoeing on Mount Rainier the week before finals. It was a really cool way to de-stress, and it was my first time ever being to Mount Rainier. So as we were driving up the road to Paradise, which was a pretty fitting name, all of a sudden the mountain just is there, and it was a really cool and majestic sight to see.
Outdoor Rec's headquarters is in the Columbia Center, which is located on Lower Campus. The club's rental program is located here. We have all sorts of gear that Lutz can rent out for use, ranging from sleeping bags to hiking poles to tents. The rental process is super straightforward, will accommodate to all your adventure needs.
One of the recent additions to the club are the 3 new passenger vans that are decked out in PLU colors. Instead of renting vans through a third-party provider, the club can use their own vans, which makes traveling around the Pacific Northwest much easier. The vans are a great addition to the program and the school, as the bold design represents PLU wherever we go.
Trip leaders are the backbone of outdoor rec. These leaders are students who volunteer their time to lead trips and attend weekly meetings. Being a trip leader provides leadership opportunities, access to gear and resources, and a community that is both supportive and fun. Being a trip leader is a great experience and something all outdoors-loving people should consider.
When I was a freshman, outdoor rec people were the coolest people because they had the outdoor knowledge, but also the best attitudes and the biggest hearts.
So I think honestly my favorite memory from these past couple years was this past year whenever I led the trip for the oncoming freshmen. And that was just so cool to me because I got to show a whole new group of people like the outdoors and stuff, and that was awesome, and it really inspired a lot of people to want to become interested in the outdoors, which is really cool. So I just want to pass that on to everybody to kind of keep that attitude up and like keep sharing with other people like the passion we have for the outdoors and stuff.
So, what is outdoor rec? A community of outdoorsy people? A group to explore the Pacific Northwest with? A robust rental program? Those bright yellow vans? An experience that will make a lasting memory? It's all of these things. After all, outdoor rec is more than a trip. It's an experience.
It doesn't really matter what your skill set may be or how many times you've gone hiking or skiing or paddleboarding or kayaking. Outdoor rec really caters to everybody, and they just break down the barriers to go outside.